Train Simulator. Pretty unassuming game, right?
Oh no!
It caters to a specific niche, and it does what it intends to do well. And there's nothing wrong with that, it's just a neat game that you can vibe in. And clearly the devs know their niche, because this thing is absolutely packed with DLCs. Literally hundreds of them. So what if I told you that one Halloween in 2012, the developers of Railworks 3 decided they were going to create a new subgenre of video games. There was only one thing to be done: the zombie train simulator. No joke, this is genuinely how I found out about this thing. Forget Left 4 Dead, COD Zombies, or that Evil Resident. This is peak zombie gaming right here. Take that, Zeds.
Don't say that. What? The Z word, don't say it.
They don't really do anything, they just kind of hang out and strut around the place while your screen gets filled with pop-ups that conveniently explain the convenient plot points. But on the bright side, there does look to be some cool custom assets modeled just for this campaign. Although I can't actually check, because for some reason, this fucking DLC in particular is one of the only ones you cannot go anywhere. Yes, I mean anywhere. Anywhere. The minimal amount of torrent links are dead, and no joke, the only game key I found for sale is on Kinguin or something, and it's 600 euros. Or about half of what the complete edition of Train Sim Classic will cost you. Which, funny enough, isn't actually complete because it doesn't have both of these DLCs. In the Steam forums, the dev said, "From time to time, we like to create limited edition DLC." I actually found a whole forum thread that has at least 100 discontinued DLCs for the game. What are you hiding from us, Dovetail? It's extra frustrating because these DLCs were standalone and you didn't actually need a copy of Train Sim, or Railworks 3, to play them. It also means that I have to substitute a lot of the footage for this video from some lads who played it and luckily uploaded it to ye old YouTube back in 2012. Now I know by now this probably seems like some absolutely riveting gameplay. If you've watched Train to Busan, you'd probably think zombies and trains get properly exciting. But if you actually look at the gameplay, looks like regular England to me. Same old New York. There's even passengers on the train, and zombies on the train. Look at how relaxed they are. Now, the narratives are kind of predictably bare bones, and are a little ridiculous, but then again, I suppose so is the concept of zombies. According to this, there's a secret bunker underneath Paddington Station. Wait, really? I can't dunk too hard on it. There's only so much you can do with what's intended to be a train driving simulator. And both these games seem like they were made for fun. And the Steam Halloween sale. It kind of plays into the goofiness though. You literally fly an HST. No, you heard me right. Several times. I mean, the narrative for the first one is a hilariously stark contrast between the advanced technological nature of the modern world realism train simulator and the plot being involved with old-time folk story trait of a wicked witch. Although, as usual, they went more serious for the one in America. You even get Slippin' Jimmy over here as your sidekick.
Slippin' Jimmy with a train degree.
Don't quote me on all this though, there's only so much detail you can make out from 2012 YouTube gameplay videos. As far as the experience, it's actually kind of a surprisingly captivating atmosphere from what I can make out. Unnatural looking skyboxes and glossy lighting and all. It kind of works in a bizarre roundabout way. About as crazy and spooky as you can get a train simulator to be, I suppose. Then again, you already have that covered by venturing into English public transport or the average Amtrak train. Unless someone in the comments starts pointing out some obscure Japanese indie developer horror thing made in 1997 or something, but I already did a video on Thrill Drive. Anyway, as a 2-hour DLC, it's fine. As a concept, it's even more pretty cool. But then when you pair it with the most realistic train driving experience on the market, which ironically is often far too realistic to actually pair well with the genre, it seems like a bit of a shame. I would be all for a game with this sort of thing that has some much more fleshed out elements. Imagine how cool it would be to have a more open experience and hop out of the driver's seat and defend the train, or have some kind of task like switching points, evacuating people, or repairing stuff. The idea feels like it could have a lot of potential. For now though, this is basically all we have, apart from the dime a dozen mobile games, but like, I'm pretty sure nobody wants to hear about those. Unless you count that Roblox Dead Rails game. So, to conclude, Half-Life 3? Nah, well, actually, yes, but when are we getting Trains vs. Zombies 3, mate? I have missed the mark on Halloween a little bit, though. Well, this'll be me signing off.